Hey everybody, my name is Eric. I'm freshly showered. I wanted to smell good for the stream. I'm making a game. That game is called the Godkiller. The Godkiller. Alright, let me demo something. Just a small thing. Just a little bit of story dialogue. And I've added to a level. Right now I'm going through each and every level and adding in story to it. In some of these levels, there's not much there, just a few little comments from M, the main character of the game. In others, there's whole giant plot things. In others, there's interactive songs. In others, there's little secrets, as Gollum would say. Secrets for you to discover, and I'm being quite generous with making things that are cool, just to find them. And maybe they don't do anything that is critical to move the game along, but they're just cool and they're just fun. I'm not going to spoil those for you. I'm going to hide those away a little bit. But let's just look at some very straightforward dialogue, and I want to tell you about how I came to pick this particular dialogue. Alright, so I already got the game going. Some people have never seen this game before, so I'll just explain a little bit of the basics. You're controlling M. She's this character right in the middle with the red hair. She can move in one of 4 directions: north, south, west, east. She can fling. She can go up and down, but only by using stairs or falling off the sides of things. Alright. So, one small thing I added. Come over here, and she comments on these 2 statues here. Okay, no big deal. But one important thing about the design of the game is that the player doesn't go up and like click on something and say look at it. It just sort of happens if you're close to it, which is not inherently good or bad. That's just how the game works. It is good for this game. Okay, so then coming up to the top of this building, I can't push the blocks when they're behind rails, right? That's the comment she makes. There's a right at the end, but in fact, this should be super easy. Famous last words. This is actually one of the more difficult levels in the game. It's one of those kinds of puzzles that seems like it should be pretty easy, and you just start moving things along, and then you go, oh wait, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. And I won't go through the whole puzzle, because that would be a bit of a spoiler. I'll just kind of fiddle around so people can see the basic mechanics. So you move these blocks down to the next story, next floor, and then there's another set of rails and kind of paths that the blocks are constrained to, and you can move them to the next set of holes to move them down. What you ultimately want to do is spell the word glory, because what that'll do is it'll close this translucent bridge down at the bottom. It'll make it solid so you can walk across it. So you arrange the blocks, so you spell the word glory, and suddenly you can walk across that bridge. That obstacle will have been overcome. And over here is the exit to the level, so that's definitely where you want to get. So you're just moving these blocks around to get them down to the bottom. And there's 4 or 5 stories here. So then, like, say you got the G down to the bottom. Okay, well there's this place here where you can't push the blocks anywhere, but you could stack them vertically to spell the word. But already I've messed up because I put the G here. Fried law. Hey, what's going on? put the G here, the Y should go there first so you can spell it vertically. But in this game, like if you screw up, it's real simple. You don't have to restart. You just destroy the block. It went all the way back up to its starting location. All the puzzles are designed so that you can just play through your mistakes. So anyways, that's a little bit of a description of how the game works. Now, if you had managed to solve this puzzle, Frightlaw, don't feel bad. This is going to be a real short stream. I'm just doing a quick demo that I'm going to take off. So if you had solved the whole thing, M will say that was a pain in the ass. So it's sort of like the bookend of the earlier comment she made, which is this should be super easy. Okay, so I picked these particular dialogues. I wanted to say out of player empathy, but I have had something better than player empathy to draw from. Instead of actually trying to picture in my mind how players would feel about different parts of this level, I actually have videos of playtesters playing the game, and I saw their reactions. Their reactions were, at the top, can I push the blocks through the rails? So it wasn't clear to them. And I thought, since these playtesters, they all had a small amount of confusion about it, I'll have M, the character, echo that confusion in her own comments. And also, all these playtesters, they're kind of on the upper end of capabilities in puzzle-solving games. They love puzzle games, these 4 guys that are helping me out. So if I want to just be a little more inviting to somebody who has maybe only played 2 or 3 puzzle games instead of 50 of them, I might give them a little bit of clue here. So there's that, I can't push these blocks through the rails. And then M says, right? Okay. So for me, I think that's as close as I'm going to get to making a tutorial. I don't mind a few hints, but I hate tutorials. So the game actually has 0 tutorials in it. You just play, you explore, you figure things out. Now, if I found out when I get into more beta testing that people are still getting stuck on that comment, what I can do is I can write some code that says, okay, if the player is active in the game but hasn't figured anything out after, say, 100 steps, M could make another comment and nudge them in the right direction. But first I want to look at my playtesting to see what's up with that. The other thing I did with the first comment down at the bottom about the angels was I just wanted to get the player's brain going a little bit on what is this world? Does it have elements in it that come from the religion and mythology of our own world? Do some of those cross over? Were some of those things in our world coming from this world? Stuff like that. So I don't want to beat the player's head with all kinds of backstory. I never want to do that in this game, but maybe just a few hints, kind of get the wheels turning if they want it, if they want to do that, if they want to think that way. Not everybody does. So, yeah, there's never any place in the game where somebody just explains the whole backstory to you in one big lengthy session. Alright, so this has been a quick demo, and then I'm going to stop the stream here. Frightlaw, thanks for joining. I'm going to take off. It's just a little demo stream. Alright. Stopping the stream! Stopping the stream! Stopping the stream now.